what is up, YouTubers? Boo! Come a little bit closer. Just a little. Ding ding. Circle of protection around chat. Circle of protection around chat. Circle of protection around you, whoever's watching. Protect me and my home, my family, my spirits. Oh. And Baxter. Sage stick with the roses embedded in it. Circle of protection and whimsy for you. And again with the cleansing bell. The bell works by far better than any sage to clean something. Speaking of cleaning, here's what we're working with. That is my witch's table. This belongs here. On this. It's a little bit of a messy poo. You want to clean it with me? Take it all off and check it all out. Some witches say they have an altar. I don't believe in that crap. I don't worship any god or goddess, so why would I have an altar? But I do have special precious stones and precious and magical things. So instead of a witch's altar, because I am a witch, we call it a witch's table here. Want to clean it with me? Get a little bit of stuff done with me. Do you? Boo. Want to pop a squat?
As a pediatrician, some days are good and others break my heart. Now is particularly tough. While my patients' healthcare costs.
So let's take everything off my witch's table, clean it, and put it back on. This let's put up here for now, because it's still a little burny poo. I actually have two of these. This is a couple years old. Skip just got me this one. So we have two witches' brooms of these little types. I have a bigger one by the front door too. So let's put all this stuff here. This is the magical candle that burns upwards. I don't know why, but I used to do some wishing and stuff on it, and the wax started building up towards the heavens instead of down on the candle. It's not a special candle. It's not supposed to do that. So there's a lot of spells and energy in this wax on here, and a hair. So this kind of thing I'm trying to get rid of right now. The hair has to go. No more hairs. Saw pimento. I don't know. I'm saying it wrong. Palmetto bug. I don't know. Something like that. Let's go find the thing. Magical wood stick that cleanses with the sage. I sit it with my sage in my abalone shell. It's an abalone shell. And all the sage in here I did grow myself in my 9th generation witch's garden. It is organic and GMO free. Look, did you see a ghost fly by? I saw it. I saw it. Do you think if we try to get another one coming in, maybe we could call it another ghost? Turn my hat around. This way, lady. That's much cuter. Ghosty Poo, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. Did you see him? Did you see him go by? Every time I go off camera, he goes by. I don't know what to tell you, people. Okay. This was a special situation, so we got to take all this situation out. This is the bear. This is the wolf amulets. There's 2 heart amulets here. Quartz or something, and something else of a heart. We have rose quartz here. We have regular quartz. I don't know what this is. A little eggshell of yumminess. Whoa! God dang it. Did you see? Look what I've done. Dang it. Ugh. Don't step it on it. Don't step on it anymore, weird lady. Calm yourself ass down. You might need a little bit of this. Come on. We're just trying to get it together. That's all we're trying to do. Okay. Teardrop shaped green obsidian. Extremely healing, extremely powerful, extremely magical. Oh, Kay thinks so too. Oopsie. Had to stop for a second. We aren't even going to edit that part out. We're just going to start again. My most cherished piece. The teardrop green obsidian. I have a lot of black obsidian. Probably 10 times this much. But this is my only piece of green obsidian, and it is in this teardrop shape, which is amazing. Super soft on the side. You could scry if you want. I do not. I don't believe in it. For myself. And the teardrop shattered, and so this is one of my favorites, if not my very favorite. Let's get the rest of this stuff off this tray I was getting off before. We went through the heart already. I put the other one down. Another piece of rose quartz, very powerful. This, I don't know what kind of quartz it is, but also very powerful. A piece of black obsidian, very sharp one. The amazing eggshell guy. I don't know if you can focus on this, but this is really just gorgeous and amazing. And it's in the shape of an egg. It's very soft. I have no idea what it is. Just like I have no idea what this is. But it does something very powerful and magical, and you should feel it. The energy to it is amazing. I don't pretend to know what all these do, but I can feel their vibe, and I can tell you what all of them are for. I can tell you why I'm cleaning. This is one of the reasons, okay? This should not be on my magical tray. It was my shit. Fucking pink hair tie. And then I do have a bunch of little tiny gems right there, and they go in a certain spot. So let's dump these. Oh, look, there went the egg one. It landed right where it was supposed to go. Isn't that funny? Look at the egg landed right here. Isn't that funny? See, there is no coincidences, chat. We're going to put all the obsidian in one area. Here's the quartz. And these little random things we're going to put here. We have our 2 medallions. The bear and the wolf. And these were made by a friend of Skip's. Hi, did you want to see this stuff? Here's Annabelle. She's coming to visit. Okay, so these little things go in here. I have a little jar of little tiny rocks and little tiny crystals. Oh God, can I not get it off? I just broke that a little bit. Open sesame. There. Okay. That did not break. Thank God, because it's a lovely little candy heart dish with engraved hummingbirds and roses on it. So I'm glad that didn't break. It's not a witch thing at all. It's just a lovely thing. But those things did go all over the floor. I'm sorry, did I scare you, Annabelle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They got me leaning, chat. I think they mostly went in that direction. I found 8 on the floor. Does that look about how many there were? Well, as I find them, I can put them back in here. This is where they go. That was a big womp womp. Sorry. You loved it. You love it. Now, I did get this from Kelly K in chat. I got a lot of my crystals, you guys, from Kelly K in chat. It looks like this is cracked. This piece of glass it's in is cracked. Just noticed, you see that crack? All the way up. So I'm going to have to get a new thing to keep these in. I didn't just drop this. So that just broke for another reason. We don't know why. Put it here. Hopefully it'll get back on the table. Okay, I have this. Tiny spell. Oh, did you hear that snore? That was Abigail, you guys. You want to see her? Look at her. Snoring in the big dog bed. So cute, Scuba-Doo. This is so sparkly on the inside. It's not, I don't think it's reading very well. But it's really amazing inside there. Hi, Mr. Black. He wants to remind you guys that he's still here. This is one of my favorite things, and those of you that followed me for a long time, you know what this is. This is my quartz in the shape of a dog. And I will also tell you that when Muggsy passed away, I set this on his body to grab his essence. When they took him away to be cremated, and he was brought back cremated, he sat on the table. His remains sat on the table for 2 weeks. So did this. So this does have the essence of many other things in this universe, but Muggsy. Magamu. See, Mr. Black. What, Mr. Black? Tell Mother. What? Black, come over and tell chat. Come on. Kitty, kitty, kitty. We have this. Look at that. We have this. And this. I don't know what they are. But I like this one the best. Okay, here is my evil eye. One of my most precious things. This was made by the woman who owns the Greek bakery. If you know anything about Greek people, they love an evil eye. So this was literally made by her, and she sells them at her bakery. This is one of my favorite pieces. So to those of you that are watching me that wish me harm, get the fuck out of here. Okay, so I'm just going to keep this on my wrist while we finish doing this. Okay, to clean out the top shelf, let's get rid of all the obsidian. We're going to put all the obsidian in a pile. It's all black obsidian. Very powerful. Removes negative energy, adds positive energy, literally soaks up negative vibes and negative spirits, just like sage. The Indians used to use this for knives, arrowheads, surgical tools. It's very sharp. I sent a little tiny piece of this to Daisy the Venice Healer on the first birthday I celebrated with her. She immediately started cutting up her clothes on stream. That's what it's for, to cut. Also, witches and people like that do use it to scry. I do not, because I don't believe in that. I don't contact spirit. I am sensitive. Spirit contacts me, and I like to shut that switch off. So I don't go looking for them. I do the opposite. So you can scry in these. I have a lot of it. And I have another piece outside that you can't even see that's black obsidian that's twice this size. No, about this size. And another one about this size on the back. So I have more obsidian that I know what to do with. And that's not true. I do know what to do with it, and I do it. More. More. Alright, that's all the black obsidian that's in the house, but that's not all that I have. As I said, I have a bunch more outside. Here's a lovely piece of that purplish quartz again. I don't know what this is exactly called. But you can see how it grows, and you can feel the power in it from there. I know you can. Couple more of these little scuba doos. It's like the ugly duckling, the ugly rocks on the outside. You open them up, and oh my god, I don't know what these are called, but they're magic. I don't know. Look at it gleam now. Some big ass crystals. I didn't know what this was called at one time, but I don't anymore. It sits on this little stand. Is it fluorite? Is it fluorine? I don't know. Look at it. Look into it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the beauty of this. Let me turn off the vibe killer.
I don't think they know how to play tennis.
None of us care about car insurance. Well, we do. Not. I actually do not. Okay. I digress. So, love that. It sits on its little scuba doo. Well, also one of my favorite pieces. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Oh, what's this? What is this? It's an antique wooden rosary in a magical bag. A celestial bag that matches my dress. What is this, you wonder? This is a gift for my buddy, Danny Phantom Live. Danny, Danny, this is your antique wood beaded rosary that is worn. You can tell by someone touching it, praying on it. The magic in this is exquisite. And I keep it in this nice little bag in the magical area. So when I do meet Danny Phantom in in real life, it'll be so exciting. It's like meeting a rock star, one of the Beatles. I have this gift for him. Why do I want to give him a rosary? Because he's a very magical being. He's very Christian. He likes to wear rosaries. Um, it touched me when I first met him that on one of his live streams, I want to say in Asheville, he gave his rosary away to Johnny Three Fingers, a homeless man with 3 fingers. This rosary has a smell to it, Danny. It smells like a musk woman's perfume. I shit you not. So this is Danny's. Da-da-da Danny. We keep this here with the magical stuff. What else do I have on here? Oh, let's not get to that yet. We still have a couple more of these scuba doos. What's on here? We have this in the shape of a cross. It's some type of like, I don't know, something. This in the shape of a star. Also more gems carved into things. A mushroom shaped one. And 2 more quartz crystals. This one has some amber in it, which I like because it looks like me. It's a little bit of a ginger red-headed crystal. And I mean that. I'm not being funny. We have, oh, there's one more hiding. Another little guy, another little mushroom dude. And I don't know what this, it almost looks like marble. They're precious gems, precious stones. I don't know what they are. Don't ask me. And I will not tell a lie. We have 2 pine cones here. Because being a green witch, I don't worship anything, but I work with nature. And some powerful shit can happen with pine cones. Let me just say that. Now this, I don't want to set on the ground. I think you might all know what this is. A very powerful witch usage as well. Or you might have eaten this when you were in high school to get high. This is a gypsum weed. This is a monkey ball. A small one. So this has a lot of magic and a lot of kick in it, as you can imagine. And I've never eaten gypsum monkey balls, but I've been around people who did. And those people were high for about 4 days, couldn't even see. They were blinded. And the one kid had to go to the psych ward. How they get him to go to the psych ward? He kept signing autographs. He thought he was famous. I don't know. So don't eat this, but it can be used for powerful magic, just like the pine cones. I'm going to put this up here so it doesn't, the dogs or cat don't get it or something like that. This is one of my favorite pieces, and when I need power or strength, I will grab this. Sometimes I'll stream with this on my lap just for power or strength, and I don't even talk about it. It is a huge crystal. You can see how it grew where it was broken off, and it has this little baby crystal growing out of it. It's really an amazing piece. Next to my green piece, my green teardrop obsidian, this might be my favorite piece. I don't want to put that on the floor either. So we have this, the pendulum, and the pendulum is made with a bunch of different crystals put together in here and then carved into this pendulum, and it is very beautiful. Has that little thing on the end. You can do a lot with this. It's mostly for energy, for healing. I don't heal, but I do work with energy. That's that. This. A jar. It's a jar. Oh shit, is she mad? No, this is a good jar, you guys. Look how beautiful this ball jar is. Someone made it into this, obviously. Some brilliant artist glass blower. I do love this jar. This is moon water from the Black Moon last year. 2006 moon water. That's what this is. Or was it 2005? I don't even know. Black moon water. Not just any moon. The last black moon we had. So what do I use this for? Everything. You see only that much of it is gone. A little drop. 1 drop is all you need for anything. And I do mean anything. To clean the floor. To take a bath. To water the plants. To cook the pasta. To put in another jar. Many things can be done with this. And this, if you don't make moon water, please start making moon water. Just set some moon water out. I like to bathe in it the most. That's maybe I make an oil with it with intention. If you know, you know. So this is black moon oil water. I keep saying oil. If I'm saying oil, that's me being a scuba doo. I don't mean to say that. Okay, the doily on top. Muy important. Muy important. Why? Because I have clippers. I have haters. What do those haters say about me? Oh my God, Cleveland is so dumb. She decorates her house like a grandma with doilies. You know, to you haters, do I say? No, I don't. I do not decorate my house like a grandma with doilies. I decorate my house like a great grandma with amazing handmade doilies. Get it together. Okay, so this is disgusting. Absolutely grotesque. And here's a sewing needle. That can't be a good spot for that. That cannot be a... Come on, Scoob. Now those just fell on the floor, so I'm going to have to get the floor as well. Look at this is the part you like, isn't it? Huh? I know you well, YouTubers. I know you. Uh-oh. Found another one of those little crystals that got thrown on the floor. This part again. I know. I love you too, YouTube. I love you very much. You're welcome. You are very welcome. A little bit of sage leaves down there. Good to go. And I did get a little round carpet for under this table. It's just about this big. And it kind of looks like my dress. What am I talking about? It's black with a white moth, a witch's nighttime moth, and some celestial stars and moons on it. So I have a little carpet that's going to go under this in the next week or so. It should be here, so lucky day. Let's just put this back on. Okay, I always put it in the shape of a pentagram, so I do put the point going down with intention. Let's put this back up. This is the column. In front of the column, we're going to put the best piece right on the doily. So it sits on the doily. So it's cradled. I did want to put something nice up here, but I'm afraid if I put something too nice, it might fall. So why don't we just put a huge chunk of obsidian up there? Does that sound good? Yeah, the black obsidian to match it. So then we put the candle with the wax going up. I know this is magical, and I don't know why this happened, but it did. There's probably some sort of scientific explanation. I don't care. I like to think it's magical. To me it is. So we put that there. Let's see. I do want to put the moon water in the back underneath because I don't want that to fall. We're going to put the bell exactly opposite that. We're going to put the sage right in front with the palmetto bug stick. I don't know what the fuck it is. I can never remember the name of it. You know what I'm talking about. In front of the sage abalone shell, we're just going to lay the pendulum, so lovely, and put some stuff in front of that. Oh, did I even... I don't even think I went through these bags with you. This is just a whole celestial bag of quartz and a whole celestial bag of stuff. Look at the goodies in there. Right, I know. So one on each side. Let's put the pine cones right here with the monkey ball right here, safe and sound. We'll put Danny Phantom Lives Rosary, Danny, right back where it belongs in the back, and start surrounding it with black obsidian. The biggest piece in the back here, right between these scuba doos, and just start placing them, the biggest ones in the back. Here, this one go behind the bell. Let's do the bell again for cleansing. This one will go here. The next, oh! Shit. It's okay. Let's put this right here in the front. This little scuba doo here. These are the next biggest pieces on this side. And here. Obsidian. Here's these two little purple crystals that I really like. Let's put them up top, right here. Let's put some important things up top here. Here's the little Mugsy dog, the little dog. Put him right here to the right. He gets his own special spot right there. Actually, I think I move these this way so that he doesn't get, well, what do you think? Like this? No, like this. Right here and here. That's it. Now what else? Where's that little spell? Go right here. Hi, Annabelle. You guys, it's Annabelle. She's helping. Thank you for the help. We could use some help here. We'll put these little pieces up here. These wild, crazy pieces of black obsidian. I have so much. I don't know what to do with it all. There's some more. Here's this amazing piece. I don't know, it's a petrified smooshy smoosh of smooshy smoosh. Who would know this would be on the inside of this, right? Just beautiful. And the layers of it. Okay, we'll put that opposite of Mugamoo over here, so that and Mugsy are opposite. I like things to be symmetrical. Hi, which one next? Which one next, girl? This? The last two pieces of obsidian, we'll put these right in the front. And I have all this room between the sage and the pendulum to put all these little things. So let's do that. These are important, the wolf and the bear, that were made just for me and Skip. Okay, on the back of the wolf it says, trust your intuition, protection, and guidance are present. And then the bear, draw upon your inner strength and potentials. And again, these were made for me and Skip by someone. Okay. The rocks, one more piece of obsidian. Let's get it back in there a little bit in the back. We'll put it right next to Danny Phantom Lives Rosary. Boy, that rosary smells like a woman's perfume. I bet it was some old nun or something, Danny. Danny. Okay, so we're just going to start putting these rocks under there. And these crystals can go up here because that's pretty beautiful, right? All this stuff that's small, let's just get it together. The stars, the hearts, the mushroom. We'll put this weird rock up here. So here's what I'm working with right now. This handful of stuff. And these three things. Let's place them. The Abigail's or Annabelle's really into it. Let's place them just haphazardly right here. Because the rest has its place. They do not. These three I always do like to put at the top. So I will surround this thing. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, here's a big purple guy on the floor we forgot. A big purple guy. Where does he go, chat? I think he goes right here with the rest of the purple things. No, he's going to go down here in front of this purple thing. One more black of crazy, thin, weird obsidian. Let's put that on the other side of Danny Phantom Live's rosary. So his rosary, his haunted nun's rosary is just there. And getting the good energy. We have 2 witches' brooms. Let's just put them in the back, behind everything on the lower shelf. Oh, I'm finding rocks, more rocks on the floor, you guys. At least 3. I just found 3 rocks over there. They're not rocks, these little crystal guys. They go in here. And I have to find a new glass thing for it because this is now broke. Oh, Jesus, I dropped that one. Lady? In my Jerry Lewis voice, lady! Okay, I think I have captured them all. Probably not, though. Stay right there, you thing. Okay, I brought a couple other things out. I told you I'm a green witch. I am not a white Wiccan witch. I used to be. But white Wiccan witches will worship a god or a goddess like Lilith or Hecate and make an altar to them. I would never do anything like that. I don't worship anybody. I work strictly with air, magic, sun, stars, astrology, herbs. I'm not a black witch because black witches do very bad things and call upon demons and Satan to do so. Have I done things like that in my life? Yes, I have. Most witches have started like that. I try not to anymore. So here is a good book I can show you guys. This is a nice hardcover. The Green Witch, your complete guide to the natural magic of herbs, flowers, essential oils, and more. So that will tell you exactly what I do. The Green Witch is a naturalist, an herbalist, a wise woman, and a healer. She embraces the power of nature. She draws energy from the earth and the universe. She relies on natural objects like stones and earth and gems to communicate with the land. She uses plants, flowers, oils, and herbs for healing. She calls on nature for guidance, and she respects every living being, no matter how small. The Green Witch guides you on this path from how to use herbs, plants, and flowers to make potions and oils for everyday healing. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I think you get the idea. So that's me. And this is a lovely book. If you ever want to check it out, you can get this off Amazon. I also have this I can show you. So, again, I'm a sensitive. Spirit does try to talk to me, and it scares me, so I shut that off. So I'm not playing with Ouija boards. I'm not getting my tarot cards read, ever. Because that is me calling on spirit. I also believe if you use a Ouija board and you try to contact Grandma, there is one certain demon that comes in and says, "Hi, I'm Grandma." And it's been proven all over. There's stuff that I do believe like that goes on with tarot cards too. I don't believe you always get who you're talking to, okay? So I don't talk to them, period. This is Green Witch cards. I don't want you to get it confused with tarot cards. It's nothing like that. This is just a Green Witch's deck of magical herbalism. 50 of the most magical plants, herbs, and flowers. That's all this is. It is magical. It is in card form. It is in alphabetical order. It is beautiful. And I don't call on spirit, but I will call on myself to sometimes pick a card to see what I might need in my life. So let's see what we might need in your life. Just picking it randomly out here, but I want to save the space. Mint. Mint. Funny that we picked mint. Ha ha ha! If you know me, you know how much mint is it that I grow in my front yard. Not only in my witch's garden, I grow regular peppermint, but I grow chocolate peppermint on the side, and I also grow spearmint. Mint! So let's see what it says on the front. And look how beautiful these cards are. You can get these on Amazon as well. Magical properties: purification, health, mental clarity, prosperity, and success. Okay, so I pulled this for not so much me, but you and me, chat. This is for everybody watching right now. Do you have some mint in your house? What does mint mean to you? Do you have a memory with mint? I do. It's one of my only good childhood memories. Grandma and Grandpa Becker, they used to grow mint in their backyard, and as a little girl, that was the only place I was safe. That was the only place I was not being abused or hit or molested or kicked or ignored or neglected. All of the above. So Grandma and Grandpa Becker were amazing to me, and I didn't see them very often. They had mint in their garden, and Grandpa Becker used to take me in the back, and he would say, "Look, Jenny." He's the only one I let call me Jenny in my whole life. He would pick a little leaf, and he would eat it. He would say, "Look, you can eat it. It tastes just good, just like this." And I was so amazed you could just eat the plants. So I love mint, and then the second I became a green witch, and the second I became an adult, I planted a lot of peppermint in my yard and in my garden. Not only for just these reasons, those too, and because I like mint, but to keep that magic and that memory alive of Grandma and Grandpa Becker. So let's read what it says on the back. The mint spell. Ooh. The powerful scent of mint has made a common strewing herb to freshen rooms. I gotta turn a light on. Its scent is also excellent for energy and improving concentration, making it an ideal ally to use in magic associated with mental work. If you're finding an issue difficult to think through, or if you're encountering confusion, work the spell for clear thought. And it shows you what you need here for the spell. You need a yellow candle in a holder, a flat stone or a plate, matches or a lighter, 1 teaspoon dried mint, 1 teaspoon dried sage, 1 teaspoon dried rosemary. 1. It tells you exactly how to do it. Place the candle in the center of the stone plate, light it, saying, "This flame illuminates the murkiness of the situation. I see through the disorientation and the distractions." 2. Sprinkle the herbs around the candle onto the stone or the plate. Be careful not to touch the candle flame. Say, "Mint, sharpen my mind. Sage, enhance my wisdom. Rosemary, bring me insight. I see truth through turmoil." Okay, I would never do this shit, okay? But they're telling you how to do it if you want to. 3, you can work while the candle burns down. If you prefer, allow it to burn out. Take the cooled candle end with the herbs and place them in a small bag, jar, or bowl to keep by you. Okay, so this is like, if you've never done anything or practiced, this is like A, B, and C, like witchcraft for green witch dummies. I would never use that. I would take the mint. I might read this part here, what its magical properties are, which is purification, health, mental clarity, prosperity, and success. Yes, and I would do that with the plate. I would do that with the candle, but I would not say their words. My intention is my intention, and the intent is the most important part if you're ever going to do anything like that. Make it clear, make it loving, make it sparkly, make the aura of it gold and white. Put a bubble around it for protection and yourself. And do whatever the fuck you want. But these will guide you for anything. Also, if you wanted to look up an herb, you could. These are in alphabetical order. So it's not like I'm giving readings on these. I'm more or less checking the energy for me, myself, or my family, or the mood, or the day, or the vibe. It's more like that. I've also brought them out as a party trick here and there, just for fun. Pull me a card and see what everybody gets. It says something about you, I'm sure. So these are 2 nice tools that you can find to explain what green witches are. I would have been burned at the stake. I'm sure I was in that lifetime. But green witches are just interested mostly in healing, magical properties, magical qualities. You guys know I'm a cannabis content channel. So same with that. It's an herb. It grows. It's magical. It heals. Let's not forget that. It's just not to blaze down at the rave and party on. Should we see if we see a ghost go by? Do you want to? There it goes. Every time I leave the camera, the ghost goes by. I don't know how that happens. Boo! Are you guys ready for Halloween? Do you want to see the table all done now? Gotta put this back on the chair. And look at those scuba doos. There's a scuba doo there. Look at that little one. Killer! Everybody's looking at you. You're sleeping. She don't care about you people. Look at that. There's Annabelle and Abigail in the humongous bed.
Clean guaranteed or an optional. Choose the
Let's stop this bad vibe commercial.
Shush!
Shush! You're supposed to be giving me a good vibe. Okay, let's look at this table. Well, maybe get the lighter and light it, huh? Yes. Mr. Black. Mr. Black, we cleaned the table. Do you want to come check it out? Black cat. Mr. Black. No. Abigail, she will sit with him. Okay, here it is, you guys. Ta-da! Really pretty. Let me put this right here. Oh, we forgot we forgot two things. Hold up, yo. The sage piece. Let's put this down here right on this top of the sage. Yes. And the big, amazing piece. We can't forget this. Where are we going to put it now? Well, I think it should go opposite this piece right there. So let's move these pine cones. Let's do this. We'll put a pine cone on each side. Like this. And then we'll put this here. So like so. Oh, shit, son of a fuck. Cunt. Don't say those kind of things, people. There we go. Carefully setting it down. The hearts. I like to see the stars and the heart and the rose quartz out here. And this little egg guy and a mushroom. This cross. This heart. Let's put the hearts together. Because those will represent me and Skip. With the rose quartz and a star. That's perfect. Don't you think? We'll put the little cross right there. Yeah, how's that look? Here's the pendulum. So, here's what it's looking like. Let's look at the top shelf. Yes, bitches. Thank God we didn't break the bell when I stepped on it. Danny, I cannot tell you the vibe of this. Oh, antique old lady musk perfume. And each bead is worn. That was a nun's. It was an old haunted nun. And you know it. So there's the witch's table. Boo! It's Summerween. I know it's not Halloween yet. I know it's not October yet. But for us witches, it's Summerween. What is Summerween exactly? After the 4th of July, witches thrive. Between the end of 4th of July, between the day after and Halloween, we thrive. Why? Because most of us have an herb garden. Witches, black, white, green, purple, red, orange, doesn't matter what kind of witch you are. You're supposed to have an herb garden. So this is the time of year your herbs thrive. Oh, we forgot to put this back too. We'll just keep it on. So you'd be making your magic right now, the stuff for your magic. I also keep my herbs in my kitchen. Right here next to my stove, next to my microwave. The lime, next to the mortar and the pestle with the black cat. In each separate dish, I have a separate herb. These are from last year. So I always have herbs in the house. Here's sage that I can burn to keep the place clean, or I cook it with my steak. So make sure you are growing herbs and saving them. That's the whole point, people. Also, Halloween is a special time of year for me. I'm a witch. I'm a green witch. I'm also in love with Skippy, and it's our wedding anniversary. We were married on Halloween 2007. Here's our wedding picture right here. So this wedding is going to be me and Skippy's 19th wedding anniversary. There behind us is Lake Erie, and there's rocks on Lake Erie. Those are the rocks we were married on. I know. And look, we live in our own house, not in our parents' house. I've hung this up today. This will go outside. It says it's October Witches. It doesn't really fit there. I just kind of put it up for a stream. And I know it's not October, but it's Halloween. It's Summerween. I couldn't even remember what it was for a minute. So we don't want to forget it. So I hung this up for you guys today. I'll put it on the front of the house October 1st. We may leave it there for now. Take it down. It's just more for today for you guys. But it was fun, right? Did you love it? Did you have the best time? Did you like the ghosts? I think that was my favorite part. YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, you guys. If you're just seeing this passing by, my name is Jennifer. Jennifer, the Real Housewife of Cleveland. I'm a 56-year-old content creator and live streamer. I'm here on YouTube, the Real Housewife of Cleveland. I'm on TikTok, Real Housewife of Cleveland. I'm on Kick and Twitch as Cleveland Housewife. I also have a backup channel here, not an alt, a backup channel here on YouTube, Cleveland Housewife. Go check that out. Boom! It's almost Halloween. Do you want to go see my herb garden before we go? I think we should. Never leave candles burning in your house. Never leave the house without inviting a ghost to hold your hand and go with you. Ghosty Poo, where are you? There he is. Come see my herb garden, and then we'll call it a day, okay? Okay, and this is something a green witch doesn't like to see. I can share this with you too. That big crane is taking down that big tree. I did make a short of it this morning, and I do film a lot, doing my live streams on this porch a lot. And I always, when I show you over there, I always show you, oh, Lake Erie's right between, all we ever had was this little hole to see through. Now that tree's gonna be gone, we're gonna have all this space. It makes me very sad. That was a big, majestic tree. Sad little situation. Okay, so here's my herb garden. Peppermint. We picked the peppermint card. Amazing. And I let it flower because... Why? Because all the bees can get into it now. Look at all the bees. I'm feeding the bees. Can you see all the bees? So everything in my garden is a bee and butterfly attract. So that's why I let everything flower. This is my sage. This is my